Tarot and Oracle forecast for the month of April 2019. If you would like a personal or private reading, or one of those incredible soulmate readings, or any of the other readings available, please go to my website. The links are available in the description box below. Virgo, let's start with your teacup, then we'll move on to your relationship reading and finish off with your tarot reading. So, the story that shows up in the tea leaves in your teacup this month. Let's see what there is. First of all, I see a little dolphin, and next to it a star. So there's guaranteed success in something, and there's a little dollar sign next to it as well. And the dolphin means income from something that you've worked on in the past. So something now pays its dividends, manifests in your life through hard work or effort, or something that you did in the past now brings the rewards in a monetary way or material way into your life. So it's something that you worked on that is now going to guarantee success. I see a tree. A tree can sometimes be about family matters. I'm trying to see what's above that. There seems to be a little caterpillar, so there's some kind of change coming in where family matters are concerned. That's part of the story. I see a dog. That means usually, I'm just looking at more, there's a dog and a bird perched and a carrot. No, a bunch of grapes, sorry. There's a difference between a bunch of grapes, So someone is watching your back. You're awaiting news. And someone has your best interests in mind where that news is concerned. While you're waiting for that news, go out and have some fun. Sometimes when we shift energy, it opens the doorways for whatever we're waiting for to come into our lives. So that's the story that's being told there. I'm just looking to see what else I can see in here for you. It's interesting, I actually see a heart, but you know, the organ heart, not like the heart-shaped heart. I see an organ in the shape of a heart. And I see a tick, like something is ticked, and there's a heart organ next to it. So maybe that's somebody who is awaiting news on that, and you get a tick. You know, it's fine. Okay, I'm looking to see what else I can see in here for you. Nothing else jumps out in specific. Those seem to be the main messages coming through in your teacup this month. Okay, let's move on to the tea leaf cards. And you have the lion, the seahorse, there comes family matters, the axe and the bouquet. So the lion says it's time to act, the seahorse says family matters. The axe says forces working against you, and the bouquet says compliments from an admirer. But you also get the serendipity oracle card. So you need to take action this month on family matters. For some of you, that is the story this month. You feel as if the odds are stacked against you. However, you have luck on your side. Things are just going to fall into place in the right time and in the right place. Despite the fact when you make your efforts, it doesn't seem to be rewarding you right then. But things are going to fall into place differently than what you expect. So take that action because you have luck on your side. Eventually, your effort will earn you admiration from somebody or many people within your family. So that seems to be a core story running this month for you. So even though it seems as if maybe you feel the odds are too stacked against you to take action on whatever it is you need to take action on that seems to be family orientated, or maybe you feel as you're taking your action, you're coming up against too much resistance. But keep doing what you know you should be doing, because like I said, you've actually got luck on your side. It's almost as if things seem to not be going the way you want them to, or you're coming up against too much resistance, but in the end, everything works out sort of by luck, seemingly by luck. Everything will work out in a lucky way. That's the words I was looking for. Everything will work out in a lucky way. Your relationship cards are quite novel this month. The story they tell are quite novel. You get codependency. This could be the one. Bliss and hope. Codependency says addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could be the one says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Then with bliss and hope, they come with their own messages. Now, codependency says that I think this is the story. This feels like the story. Some kind of relationship dynamic you had in the past. They're always based on past hurts, fears, disappointments, right? You had this relationship dynamic, and somehow you overcome it in the month of April, or somehow you've already overcome it in the month of April. And because you've done that, someone comes into your life, if you're looking for a partner, that you might have crossed paths with before, but they didn't impact you before because you had a different mindset, a different energetic feel about you where relationships are concerned, but something has shifted within you. So this time when this person crosses your path again, you see them in an entirely different light. And they could very well be the partner you were looking for. In existing partnerships or relationships, a dynamic shifts within your relationship, and you realize the person you're with is the one you want to be with. It changes the dynamics in your relationships. Often we think, if the person changes, the relationship will change the other person. What is the most important thing that can change in a relationship is how we relate to one another. It's a two-way street. And when that two-way street shifts, when our dynamic shifts, it can make a relationship absolutely amazing. It can change the entire feel of a relationship. Right, that's sort of message coming through for you. The Hope card speaks about responding to your partner with renewed innocence. So this is interesting, right? So you've been told the dynamic has changed within your relationship. And you're doing. It could be your partner's doing if you're in an existing relationship. So this time when a situation crops up or similar things crop up, you're going to find yourself responding differently than what you did before, with an innocent response. In other words, what innocence means is you're not going to use the same words, the same actions, or feel the same as you did in the past. This changes. It's new. And that is what can create an entirely different relationship feel. Because the Bliss card speaks about almost a circle being drawn around you, and it's as if the negative things stay on the outside of that. So whatever this new relationship dynamic is, it kind of expels those bad energies, those bad feelings, those bad thoughts that you had within your relationship. It makes a barrier that they can't get through. So this applies in existing relationships, and also if you are going to meet someone new. This is someone different because the relationship dynamic for you has changed. It's as if those negative things that you did used to think and feel, and obviously then attracted in a certain kind of person, are being kept at bay by something that shifted within you. So you're attracting in a more blissful person themselves, someone who has a different feel and obviously will have a different relationship with you that is far happier than what you've had in the past. That's a pretty special message for you guys. Now the tarot cards very nicely describe what is actually going on here on a deeper level. That King of Fire speaks about suddenly being dauntless. In other words, you don't let the challenges or the prospects or the memories of hurt and disappointment stop you in any area of your life. It's almost as if you suddenly grow very brave, which is a brilliant thing. It's as if the hurts of the past, the disappointments of the past, the challenges of the past, you look at them as that's where they belong. You look forward and you think, but that's not going to stop me. I'm going ahead. The Sage card says you question your responses to things, which is brilliant. I think that's that codependency card in the relationships that says your relationship dynamic changes. It changes in all relationships. You suddenly look at some of what we possibly call your knee-jerk reactions. You recognize them and you say to yourself, so that's how I respond. That's not very helpful to my life. Or, you know what? I don't want to respond like that. I want to respond differently. The Union card comes up after that, which says there is then this true connection with others. There's a connection with yourself too, because you've definitely made a deeper connection with your higher self, your inner self. You're connecting with that. You're hearing that voice that says, that's the response you normally make. Would you like to make that response this time? And you saying to yourself, no, I'm going to respond differently. But there's a connection there with your higher self, and because of that, you find yourself connecting more deeply and having better connections with the people around you. The final card, which is the Eight of Fire, then speaks about that transformation and a transmutation. So we know energy is neither created nor destroyed. It just changes it alters its manifestation, its shape, its outcome. So what you are doing is you're taking your energies and you are transforming them into something which is better, bigger, more helpful, more connection, brighter for your future. That's ultimately what is happening here. A profound reading for you, Virgo, for the month of April. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.